Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is very exciting because we're going to be doing sort of a ranking video. I asked you guys on Instagram and on my YouTube community page what your favorite curly wavy stylers are. So we're going to go over them. Before we get into this video though, I kind of want to make this a series, so let me know down in the comments what your favorite shampoo and conditioner are for wavy curly hair. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet because obviously it's not a set for everyone. If you do have a set, let me know in the comments. But if you also just have like an individual shampoo or conditioner that you love, let me know down below. And you can also follow me on Instagram because I will be doing a poll over there probably a few days before I actually film that video, and most likely I will post on my YouTube community page as well, just because I want to get the most feedback possible. I actually posted a couple of times on Instagram for this video because I did get a lot of ties, and because of that I'm just going to be talking about the ones that got mentioned a few times, and then at the end I will rank the top 3 and like talk about those in order. But anyways, that's enough chatting. Let's get into this video. I will put up pictures of these stylers that I do not have with me, although I do have most of these. Starting off, one that was mentioned a few times was this AG Hair Care Recoil Curl Activator. This is a product that I tried out in my Kathleen Lights hair routine video. I did like Kathleen Light's hair routine. I'll have that linked up in the cards if you guys want to check it out. It's also on my wavy curly playlist where I have all of my videos that I do about wavy curly hair. I understand why people like this because it does have really good hold. It definitely leaves like a cast on my hair, I feel like. But the thing about this is it does have a very intense scent. It kind of smells like rubber or, oh, that just came out. Trying to smell it and I'm just squeezing it out. Okay, I'm gonna need to get a paper towel. I will be right back. As I was saying, this kind of smells even like a nail salon. This kind of gives off that like chemical scent. It's also mixed with a hair care type of scent, but it's just an odd combination that kind of throws people off, I think. This is also a cream that is very unique because it almost kind of like lathers up when you rub it between your hands. It's a little bit odd, definitely unique. A little bit of this goes a long way, I would say, and it's not one that I reach for, to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to be keeping this in my collection. I'm going to be doing a huge hair care declutter soon, so definitely stay tuned for that. I'm going to try this a few times more before that video to see if I want to keep it, because it's not one that I, like I said, I reach for very often, just because it's a little bit different. It's not what I typically would go for in a cream, but maybe if I stop seeing it as a cream, since it is unique and different than a typical cream, I would enjoy it more. We'll just have to see. I'm gonna have to play around with it because I haven't very much since that video, like I said. So yeah, that is one that was mentioned. Another one that I actually do not have here with me. This didn't surprise me at all. The Kinky Curly Custard. I actually think it's called the Curling Custard by Kinky Curly. That one I've seen a lot. I've seen it at Target and online. I've heard people talk about it. It definitely looks like a very interesting, unique product, but I always felt like it would maybe weigh down my hair a little bit. It says a custard, but when you look at it, it's kind of like a clear jelly looking type product, which isn't what I would usually picture for something called a custard. I would like to give it a try because I know it's pretty popular. Let me know down in the comments what hair type you have, if you like that or not, and what hair type you think it's best for, because I'm just not sure if it would be the best for my hair personally. One that actually did surprise me, the Verb Curl Cream. So this is actually one of the first lines of curly hair products that I talked about a lot on my channel. Verb actually sponsored me a few years ago and I did a hair routine with these products. I really like all of these. I have discovered so many new products since then though, and so many other curl creams that I like even more than this. So that's why I don't talk about this one as much as I used to. And I honestly didn't think it was that popular. Like I didn't hear a ton of other people talk about it, but it does seem like some of you guys do really like this. It's a nice cream. It is a little bit thicker than some creams that I've used. Like I said, I tend to prefer something a little bit more lightweight these days, especially since I really like to mix a cream with a more stronghold product like a gel or a mousse or something. But I still think this is a really good option. I really like the Verb Curl line, and this is one that you guys seem to like. So then we have another one that doesn't surprise me at all. This is the Cake the Curl Whip Mousse. I love Cake's packaging. It's really fun. The name of the brand is fun. I really want to try out some more products from them because this is actually the only Cake product that I have tried. I did a whole comparison video between this and the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Mousse. In that video, I did say that I prefer the Curl Talk Mousse, and it is still the one that I reach for over this one. It's a little bit more lightweight. This one is very, very heavy and dense, so a little bit goes a long way, but it does have really good hold, and I feel like it clumps my hair really well, which is really nice if you want that kind of look. So I definitely think this is a good one to try depending on what you're going for, but I just prefer the Curl Talk one a teeny bit more because it is just a little bit lighter. But this one is still a good option. They're pretty much the same price, honestly. And yeah, this is one that some of you guys mentioned. Like I said, doesn't surprise me. Cake has been getting more popular, I feel like. Another one that I saw you guys mention that I don't have, but was very intriguing to me because this is a very affordable product. And I don't hear a lot of people talking about this brand in the curly, wavy community. I have seen a few people sponsored by them, which I have nothing against. I just haven't heard a ton of people just like mention this brand in their favorite products videos or things like that, and that is the brand Aussie. The product I'm talking about is their Freeze Gel. A few of you guys mentioned this and I had never heard of it. Never heard of the Aussie Freeze Gel, but like I said, they're a very affordable brand, so I would definitely be interested in trying this out because I have been getting into really stronghold gels. A few of my favorites are the Heritage Gel. That one is like intense. And then I also like the Curlsmith Hydrostyle Flexi Jelly. That one's not quite a stronghold, but it's still stronger than some gels I have. And it's like probably my favorite gel if I had to pick, but I do really like another one that's also in this lineup. But yeah, anyways, I would be interested to try the Aussie one because it is so affordable, and Freeze Gel sounds like something that would intrigue me for certain types of looks. Okay, another one that you guys talked about. This line is so popular. Everyone talks about it. I did a whole review, like comparison video talking about these stylers in the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk line. They're still very, very popular. The one I'm talking about is the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Defining Cream. So I believe that this cream has protein in it, so maybe be wary if you're very sensitive to protein. I think for most people, you want to have at least some protein in your hair because that's just how your curls end up usually looking the best and being the most healthy. There are a few other products here too that I believe have protein in them, but I think this one has a substantial amount, so I just wanted to mention that. This cream is one that is a little bit thicker and it's a little bit, how do I describe it, almost tacky or sticky. Not like sticky, but a little bit more, it just has more stick to it than like the Verb curl cream. This one is more creamy and moisturizing, and I would say this one has a little bit of a tacky texture to it in my experience. It's personally not one that I reach for a ton just because I don't necessarily usually go for this texture. I honestly haven't used it in quite some time. I should try it out again, especially before my declutter, because I would like to see how I'm feeling about it now, since like I said, it's been a while since I've used it. Maybe it would have really strong hold and be the type of cream that I wouldn't need to use another styler with. So that intrigues me a little bit, but I just haven't reached for it that often since I've had it in the last year or two, just because it's not the type of texture that I generally go for. I have a few like staple creams that I really, really love and reuse a lot, but this is one that a lot of you guys really like. I've heard other people talk about it as well. This video is getting kind of long, but we're down to the top 3 now, you guys. So in order from third to first, these are the top 3 stylers that you guys shared with me and mentioned that were your favorite. In third place, I do not have this one, and it definitely surprised me because I've never heard of this product before. I think it's a newer product though, and you can get it on Sephora, so I can see why people would be trying it out, especially since the Sephora sale was just going on and all of that. But what I'm talking about is the JVN Air Dry Cream. So never heard of or tried the brand JVN, but I guess their air dry cream is a cream that a lot of you guys have been using with curly hair. I actually went on Sephora and looked at the reviews and the pictures, and there were quite a few pictures of people with wavy curly hair and giving like really good reviews on this. So I'm definitely very intrigued to try that out. Let me know if you guys would want me to try that out and do a video on it, just because it seems to be a product that is well liked, and has good reviews, so I'd definitely be interested in trying that. Yeah, I was kind of surprised that I had never heard of that, but it's also not from like a super popular curly brand, at least not to my knowledge. All right, and then in second place, we have Thai. 2 products had the same amount of votes. That is the Briogeo Curl Talk Cream and the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Sculpting Gel. Both of these products you can't really tell on camera, but both of these are very, very close to being done because I use them a lot. They're 2 products in my collection that get used a ton. Even though the Curlsmith gel has kind of been slowly taking the place of the Not Your Mother's one, I still really like this one. It is a lot more affordable and it's a really, really good gel. So I have used this one a lot since I've gotten it. The Briogeo Curl Cream, a lot of you guys know, is my all-time favorite curl cream. This one also does have some protein in it, but it has never given me a problem with like protein overload or anything. I don't feel like it's a lot of protein, and it's the perfect in-between creamy texture for me. I love the way that it makes my hair feel soft. Just does basically what I personally want in a cream. It's not super strong hold or overly producty or intense or anything like that. It's definitely more on the lightweight side, which is what I like in a curl cream, like I've said. I do usually mix a curl cream with something else. But yeah, this is one that I was really, really happy to see you guys talk about because I think it's such a good curl cream and very underrated in my opinion. So I was kind of surprised that it got talked about as much as it did, but I definitely think it's worth it. So both of these I think are really, really good products. This gel I should have mentioned, it's, I would say, medium hold. It's not overly strong hold, but it's also pretty decent. It's not like a super lightweight hold gel. I did see a couple people talking about the strong hold version. They do have a stronger hold version. So if you like this gel and you want something stronger hold, or you've just been wanting to try this and you want a stronger hold gel than this, I would definitely recommend out trying the strong version of this. But I just had the regular and I do think it's really good. Yeah, I think these products definitely deserve being in the second place spot, and I'm very happy they got mentioned. No1 Spot, believe it or not, you guys. This doesn't surprise me, but it also kind of does at the same time. I didn't expect another Curl Talk product to be in the #1 spot, but that is the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Activating Mousse. This was the #1 talked about styler by you guys, and I honestly can totally see the hype. I definitely think it's worth it. This is one of my favorite stylers for my wavy hair. As many of you guys already know, it's definitely a go-to for me. This says that it is a #2 hold on the scale from 1 to 5. Personally, I don't agree with that. I think it's at least medium, if not medium to strong hold. This really holds my curls in place, but it doesn't leave them overly stiff or anything. Like, I do get a cast with this, and I can scrunch that out when my hair is dry and all that, but it's not crazy, crazy strong hold like with some products, if you know what I mean, where it's so strong hold that the next day you wake up and your hair is in that like formation, but you have like a lot of frizz because when you sleep on your hair, sometimes it's trying to like pull out of that. But since the product is so strong hold, the majority of your hair stays in that curl. I don't know if that's making any sense at all, but it can sometimes create a little bit of frizz when you have a really, really, really strong hold product on like the second and third days. This is not that strong hold, obviously, but it's definitely more than a light hold, I would say. So yeah, this is a very, very loved product. I think it's the perfect texture for a mousse. It's a nice in-between, not too heavy, not too light, and it's just a beautiful product. A lot of people really love this. It gives a lot of people really, really beautiful results from wavy to curly hair, and I definitely think that it deserves the hype it gets. So yeah, #1 place is the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Mousse. That is it, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know, just out of curiosity, what your favorite styler is in the comments, and definitely don't forget to leave your favorite shampoo and conditioner in the comments as well. Let me know what other categories of product you guys want me to do with this kind of series, and just what other videos you want to see from me in general. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.